Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, little geeks, big geeks, nerds, and all you cosplayers out there. It is the Untitled Super Cool Nerd Show. And we are back for part 2 of our broadcast from North Texas Comic Book Show. Yes, we are sitting here at a table. We've already met some really interesting people. We've done drawings. We've been having a blast all day.
Yeah.
At the
Been a lot more active than I expected, actually.
We actually had, what's that word? Fun?
I don't know about you,
Fun?
I'm always having fun. Crazy.
F is for friends who do things together.
And look who's dropped
for you
in
and
to
me.
have some fun with us. It is our good friend Rick. Hey, Rick, what's going on, man?
Hey guys, glad to see you here. Thanks for having me.
Hey, Rick.
Thanks for showing up
there
here.
we go.
Oh.
We're going to bring your volume up there, Rick. Go for it, buddy.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for having me again.
God,
There
we
we
need
go.
MC back to do this crap. Anyway,
Where is
I kid.
AWOL?
He's working. He is working. He is earning money,
Working those meme streets.
doing the MC thing.
I thought he was
He's
trying
not
to
saving the world. All right.
I thought he was trying
There,
to
fine.
steal a train full of methylene for like they did on Breaking Bad.
Oh God.
That's not going to turn out well.
No, it won't. No, it won't. Well, it is Oklahoma, so anything's possible.
Oh jeez.
Did you hear that the governor apologized for the state being so flat?
Oh, boom, boom.
So, yeah, I do want to make this, like I said, we are at the North Texas Comic Book Show. They will be going till 4 o'clock today. So if you're watching this live, come on down. We're still going to be here till 4. Also, I want to just say, big announcement here for North Texas Comic Book Show. They will be going to 2 days for their next show.
2 days.
January 5th and the 6th next year, which is like a couple of weeks away. January 5th and 6th, 2013. They'll be back here at the Doubletree Hotel, Dallas Market Center at 2015 Market Center Boulevard, Dallas, Texas, just off 35 near Medieval Times. And also something that we weren't allowed to announce on the show that Chris shared with us, that if you came down to the show, you already found out, but their special guest for that show
on camera.
will be Lou Ferrigno, the Incredible Hulk. Yes.
Let's do our best.
Look at the baby.
Let me bring you back on camera. Let's do our best Lou Ferrigno.
Smash attendance records.
So yeah, we want to thank the guys at North Texas Comic Book Show for being so good to us. And hey, I see a little Rick over there.
It's Rick Jr.
Let's hope he turns out better than that. Yep, my family's here.
Hi, family.
Here. Hi, peoples of the world.
Oh,
The
and the
fam.
hours for that show will be Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday 9:30 a.m.
Sunday.
to 4 p.m. Come on down. This is a great show. There's lots of stuff to buy. We've got Ben Dunn, Steve Erwin down here today. Everybody has been just super nice to us today. Seriously.
And this is assuming that the Mayan apocalypse does not happen.
I don't think it's gonna
And this makes a
happen.
nice
It'll
segue
be
into
all right.
something that I brought for you guys to take a look at.
All right, let's bring it
brought
on.
stuff?
Steve brings us always cool things. He's our friend from Lone Star
You mean
Comics.
And so
You
does
said Rick.
And so does
Rick,
I mean, I
sorry,
said
Rick.
Rick.
That's all right.
Sorry,
That's all right.
Rick.
That's okay.
I
That's
I
did
owe you
say
ice.
his
all
name.
right. I'm anonymous.
I thought somebody else's
He's
name. I'm
crazy.
sorry.
So I'm bringing, let's see, where's the camera there? Munchkin Apocalypse. which
Munchkin
just came out-
Apocalypse.
which just came out on Friday. Munchkin, of course, by Steve Jackson Games. Steve Jackson, awesome game designer and, renegade industrialist down in Austin, creator of Car Wars and Illuminati and all kinds of other awesome games. And Munchkin is probably the flagship title of Steve Jackson
Oh, I got
Games.
that.
Appreciate
Okay.
it. And so we thought that we would come down here and show you guys some of the amazing elements of the Munchkin Apocalypse game, which, by the way, is able to be combined with all the other Munchkin expansions like Munchkin Foo and Munchkin Booty, which is about pirates. It's not what you thought it would be about.
Yarr.
Oh,
So we have some cool cards here, and I think a few of them might be of interest, especially to the gentleman on my right here.
what? Who?
Meals rejected by everyone. MREs.
Oh,
Do you have any experience with MREs? Banana beef.
oh man.
Oh.
Actually, my favorite was Veggie Burger.
You know what's surprising? They actually came out with new MREs a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually edible.
Did,
A lot of them are actually pretty good. Yeah.
You wouldn't believe it. The new ones are actually quite. It was more like we were ordered. Okay, try these and send back a survey of them. It's like you're forcing us to eat MREs right at quarters, really, and they were actually good.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
But it was good. We're like all sitting around, kind of like, and then it's like, huh?
See,
Yeah.
I always envy. We were both in the Navy together. Well, not together, but we didn't serve together, but we were both in the Navy. And I always, kind of was jealous of the Brits for having their what they called rum rations. They got this little 5.5 ounce thing of terrible beer, which went well with their eggs and saltpeter. we had nothing.
Do
like
not
that.
drink coffee on camera for when funny things are said.
Trying to get to come out your nose. So we also have, a drone of your own, another of the cards in Munchkin Apocalypse.
Ooh.
And of course, that's actually like 5 minutes ahead of reality there. A ghillie suit, which I believe is made of gillyweed from Harry Potter. So 15-year supply of beer and toilet paper.
All
That sounds pretty good,
right.
as long as it's Shinerbach.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
A small, well-aimed asteroid. I've often said that there's nothing wrong with the world that a 5-mile wide nickel iron meteor appropriately placed could not solve. And this will be familiar to you as well. Dehydrated water. Right?
Oh. Yep.
Just add water.
Yeah,
Just that water.
Go give me some umbilical cord.
So yeah, exactly. 50 feet of fallopian tubes.
And an ID10T
We
form.
should probably explain this to
Nah, what?
Okay, never mind. It'll just go over their heads.
Oh, yeah.
Google.
Exactly. The 4 Horsies of the Apocalypse. And speaking of which, by the way, there's a My Little Pony comic book coming out soon, end of the month, which is going to be a Lone Star Comics exclusive cover. So we hope that folks who are interested, bronies, can come on by Lone Star Comics and pick that up. And we got these cool
Brownies.
radioactive bronies.
Oh, nice.
We got these cool radioactive dice as well. So, and they're even like glow in the dark, just like we will be after the apocalypse.
Oh, yeah.
We're actually doing at my shop, Lone Star Comics in Plano. We're actually doing on December 21st a Apocalypse Day, and so we're going to be celebrating all kinds of good and terrible disaster-themed movies, like The Core, which was in itself a disaster.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
The first war of the worlds, the day the Earth stood stupid, and we're good.
Which one are we talking? Michael Rennie or Keanu Reeves?
I'm sorry, I don't recognize that second one that you mentioned.
Okay, good. Thank you.
That's a fabrication. That's a fiction.
I know. Thank you. Like Ghostbusters 2.
Did anybody ever want to see Keanu Reeves do Shakespeare? Juliet.
No, I do not.
Through yonder window break.
I don't ever want to see that.
Sad Keanu.
Sad Keanu.
I think I would cut myself.
However, if you are a casting director in Hollywood and you are looking for some kind of acting talent that can appropriately mimic the actions of a human being,
Keanu Reeves
is your somewhat man. So that's going to be Apocalypse Day, and we're going to be playing a lot of games in store and demoing them, like Last Night on Earth, which is a great zombie game.
Oh, absolutely.
The
Yeah.
Walking Dead, we actually got both versions of that, the TV show and the comic version. We're going to be doing zombie dice, so come on down and celebrate the end of the world. And if the world doesn't end, at least you're going to have a fun time and you won't be hungover from it. So,
And possibly some stocking stuffers for the kids this holiday season.
speaking of stocking stuff, thank you for that segue. Not
no.
Not the one that you
Oh,
liked,
no.
but thank you for that segue.
Somebody bought Kenny.
We wanted somebody bought Kenny.
This just in,
Oh,
somebody bought
no.
Kenny.
Oh no, they purchased
Oh.
Kenny. You sons of guns. You. It's a family show. But speaking of
Because family's right over here.
because speaking of stocking stuffers, in honor of you guys concluding your first season, as well as Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and whatever the rest.
Have a tip-top Ted, everybody.
We have at Lone Star Comics had some parting gifts that we wanted to give
Party
you guys,
gifts.
for the conclusion of the year. So I'm going to pass those around.
Oh boy, it's the greatest. Who's this one for? Oh, let's switch to.
Muse.
Oh, this
For
one's
Muse.
from you. So you go, Muse.
Let's switch over. There's her. Oh,
Mine?
That
This
is
is
yours.
mine?
That's all yours.
Oh my
Unless you want to
gosh.
swap it out with somebody,
Oh my
because
gosh.
they have better.
And you get a big
Oh my
sock
God.
too.
Well,
I got
actually,
a
I'm going to have to take the
stocking.
socks back because we are on a budget.
Oh,
There's yours. And,
Oh my gosh! Look what I got. Look, Domo sticker. Domo. This is going in my car.
I wonder why Domo is a top.
I got a fruit pie.
fruit pies. Fruit pies.
Yeah. Okay, so there was actually some thought about this, believe it or not.
What is that?
And
I got. He doesn't think my breath is very
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
I got some Tic Tacs.
but your breath is now holiday flavored.
Oh, thank
Lemon
you.
pie, everybody. And you know what? This is the final run of these.
So this is what else I thought. I
Oh,
thought that,
and-
Twinkies got all the attention this week.
Raspberry
You know,
ass cake, creamy filling. Yeah.
that was ice cake that you
Ice
said, right?
cake. I
Okay.
certainly hope you said.
It says ice cake.
Because the other one,
Ice cake.
it will go bad at some point, and it will taste like that.
Ice
but,
cake.
But I thought that I would feature some of the other Hostess products that maybe are not going to be as
Aw.
missed. It's not just Twinkie the Kid that's
Why
going
is your
away.
stocking on your head?
Because I like it up there.
Is someone stalking you?
Ho, ho,
I'm
ho.
cold.
Bam.
It's not just Twinkie the Kid that's going away. It's also Colonel Cupcake and
Aw.
and Fruity the Pie.
Fruity the Pie,
Fruity the
man.
Pie. And what was the other one? What was the ho-ho called? It was
I can't remember that one.
Sojourner Truth or something like that.
Oh gosh, Sojourner Truth. Boy, wow, it's just pulling a historic reference out.
I can't remember what it was called. But actually, I know that you guys covered this in hour 1, but I actually I was so heartbroken over the death and the dearth of Twinkies that I composed a little ballad.
You wrote a little ballad,
Get out of my
kids.
stuff.
Wondering,
Get out of my stuff, Muse.
I was wondering if I could share this.
What is it?
You can share it with us. We don't mind. Please, we'd love you to.
So this is of course we're in Texas and so we're all country music fans.
Ah.
This
Okay.
start me off somewhere in the key of E. Okay, this is called the day, this is called the day the Twinkies died.
Cut.
That was
That's
horrible.
the key of terrible.
That was pretty bad, you guys.
That was a key of Peter Brady.
What do you mean, you guys? You were included in that too.
So an ode,
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
an ode to the death of Twinkies.
I just
okay?
opened my mouth so it would look like I was
All right,
doing
guys.
it to help you guys.
Are you
Here we
guys
go.
ready,
All right,
guys?
serious now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Where were you on the day the Twinkies died? When you realized your favorite snack could no longer be deep fried? All those sweet memories, days filled with cream and ease. Oh Lord, how the time flied.
Time
oh,
flies.
Where were you? No, it can't be true. On the day the Twinkies
The Twinkie died.
and I'll never be invited back.
That was ridiculous. Wow.
All right. Thanks, Rick, for coming on the show. Get out of here.
No, Rick.
So can
I'm
we get
kidding, I'm
Domo?
kidding.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding. No, I like this stocking because I can like.
Yes, we want to thank you, Rick, for having us at your store, coming down to hang out with us today, and we want to do much more with you in 2013. You've been absolutely awesome.
Speaking of friends of ours sending us stuff,
Thank you.
check this out. The guys over at Wraith, they sent me some news. They are in a vote, and we need to all go and vote.
Go vote. Vote. It's
Well, we vote what we
important.
believe in. A Wraith custom action figure. Ooh.
Very cool.
I want a Wraith custom. Oh, I like, go figure all this stuff on the table's mine. But
Not to be shallow, but how big?
No, I can't believe that.
I
Shallow.
hope it's Marvel Legends class size. That's the best one, I think. And so I put the link up on our Facebook page. I'll put it up on the
SNSLive.com site.
web page. Yeah, I'll put it up there later. But yeah, go vote for this.
Oh
'cause,
my gosh.
I want this to happen.
These Tic Tacs are crazy.
Is it like a
The
party
The
in
white
mouth?
ones are minty, but then the red ones are cinnamon, so they're spicy.
Okay, that's it. I gotta have some of this.
That's hot. That's hot. Oh my god, that's hot.
It's
So-
a good mix, but you don't expect it.
So you have to vote for, and what is the website that you have to vote for it on?
Okay, let me get that.
He's got it on the Facebook page.
I was just there because I can't. It's really long. It's
It's
QQ.
linked through the Facebook page.
It's go to QQ. That is QUKKU.com and create the ultimate comic book character. That's where it is. So get to the Googles and the web pages.
The Google webs,
The interwebs.
the interwebs.
This is good for the coffee that I'm drinking because
Spices.
Takes all the bite off of it.
don't you say a damn thing about the coffee, okay?
I would say it was a great French roast. I had some earlier.
You were drinking my coffee.
I just did like this.
The coffee's mine.
You offered.
You offered, dude.
I don't think I offered.
You
Yeah, I'm
sure
pretty sure- I'm pretty
did.
sure
I
you
don't
did.
recall that.
We got it on film.
So speaking of voting, I know that you guys probably covered this a couple weeks ago, but let me just say that I'm so glad that election night was actually just one night this time, because I had a friend who said that if your election lasts more than 4 hours, please consult a doctor.
Oh, absolutely.
The doctor. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
The doctor.
The doctor.
Doctor Christmas special.
And you
coming
you
up.
you took my sonic screwdriver again. Get that away from the microphone.
We gotta take.
Don't you wish you could order a screwdriver at Sonic?
Boom, boom. tss.
I do
He'll be
like-
here all weekend,
I
folks.
do like to drink. Give me that. Give me.
All right, so I may step away for a couple of moments,
Guys.
here, and
We're gonna be here.
Your dad
So
is-
right. And there's the possibility that that a friend of the show, a special friend of the show,
A special friend of the show may make
I
an
don't know who
appearance.
you're talking about.
Later, so I will step
I don't
away
know who you're
and
talking
guys
about.
take it.
He has to
Thank you
leave
for
because there's
having
an
me.
adorable little baby over there.
That's true.
Yeah, we want to play with the baby.
He's only 2 months
actually
old, and
mine.
his name is Kyle.
Give us the baby now, lady.
Do you guys want me to bring him over here?
He has
or-
Where did he
beautiful
go?
Yeah,
eyes.
he's right over here.
Show everybody the
There's a
baby.
little boy.
I keep
Show
on knocking
everybody
your
the
mic stand,
baby.
I'm sorry.
Okay, don't worry about it.
I'm like a Fraggle, just waving. Why don't you guys come around there to turn the corner and come?
Yeah, come on over. We
around
wanna play with the baby.
All right. That
hey,
We wanna toss your child.
you're not
in the
able to
air.
come over my
sounded
house
weird.
anymore.
That sounded weird.
No, I didn't mean it that way, sir.
So, all right.
No, I like your.
So I will genuinely step away and let my family take my seat here.
Oh.
Baby.
Okay, well, let me. Here we go. There you go. What a nice baby.
I think our internet is choppy again with this clear device. So. But at least we can broadcast it later.
That's clear.
See, right now I'm
Here
looking
comes
at you
the
without
baby.
glasses on.
You know what I'm thinking? We might want to switch that Verizon device.
Well, we might.
Oh, hang on a second. We got a special guest.
Who?
He's a little guy. He's 2 months old. He likes to burp and break wind and keep his parents up
They
at
do
night.
that quite a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's bring him on.
This is Kyle.
It's Kyle. Hi, little guy.
I miss when mine
Camera's
was
right there.
I miss when mine was that small.
Oh, he's a boy. He's a good boy.
He's so cute.
Uh-oh, he's getting fussy.
Oh,
Yeah, give a little. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
that's how you up your ratings, folks.
babies and
That's how.
animals. That's what gets people to watch you on the
No, we don't
interwebs.
do animals.
Pretty girls, babies, and animals. That's what people watch on the interwebs.
I think I can use this like a. No, I can't use this. Scarf.
Hey, you.
What? I'm.
He said he wants the
accessorizing.
socks back. Don't make him nasty.
Yeah, we have to give him back because we're on a
Yeah.
budget.
Well, he ain't getting the sock back. How about that?
Oh. What was in your sock, Chris?
I got a fruit. Let me see if I can do my Bobby Hill. I got a fruit pie.
Oh, wait, I like zingers.
Zingers, dude. Wonder who's going to take over the Dolly Madison thing with the Zingers once Hostess is out of business.
Oh, and a Domo cozy.
And I got a lemon pie.
Ooh, I'm glad
and
he
a
gave you the
Domo
lemon.
cookie.
Lemon
I
pie.
hate lemon pie.
You know what? You should just kiss my.
I hate lemon pie, dude.
Okay, you haven't had a good lemon
Hey.
pie. I'll make
Hey.
one for you.
Hey.
That's right. I tried to take your mess.
Look, you guys be nice to each other. I'm gonna.
Did
He
you want
tried
see
to
if we
take
could
my
get, Did you want to see if we could get
He
Ben
tried
Dunn
to
come
steal
over
my
here?
Yeah, bring
candy.
Ben over.
Let's.
See if do you
Oh,
want to?
well, Steve Erwin's right there.
Hey, Steve. Steve.
See, this is how cool we are.
Is he going to wrestle an alligator?
We can bring Steve Erwin over
Just
here
come
right now.
in for a couple moments. Steve's coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a
Oh, yes.
legend that's about to step into the old squared circle with us here. He's a
I
man.
pulled up his list of accomplishments over here so I can name them.
This
to
man
you.
is a man. He is a myth to some, to even a legend. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're
This
waiting for him to come
is
here. The greatness.
Mr. Steve Erwin.
The greatness that is Steve Erwin.
Spelled
Round of
with an E,
applause.
with an E. Thank you. Thank you for joining us here, sir. Appreciate it.
Mr. Erwin, if you want to
Oh,
put
here
your
you go.
cans
I'll
on
let you
there.
If you want to be able to hear us.
Sorry about that. We're a little messy today.
Here, I'm gonna
This is our little
put these-
Cowtown puppet show.
I have his cord. Oh,
You got his cord? Can we hear? Can you hear me, Steve? Okay, go ahead and then speak right into the mic for me,
Yes,
okay?
please.
Can you hear me?
We're going to boost you up here a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Can we hear him now? Tell you what, Mr. Erwin, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to get off the mic here. I'm going to let you talk into mine, okay?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, that's
Okay.
terrible that Chris won't be able to talk.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you very well now.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Erwin, for joining us. This is the Untitled Super Cool Nerd Show. That is Chris Danger over there. I'm Jason the X. Nice to meet you. And the young lady at the end of the table is our other host, Muse.
Hello.
And if I could just, Steve Erwin is one of our comic book artists that's here. He has worked on a lot of titles, especially for DC. He's done The New Gods, one of my favorite books, Deathstroke the Terminator he did. You also did Checkmate. You even did, and I remember this because I actually still have the book, you did the Batman Returns comic tie-in to the movie.
Right. The movie adaptation.
Yes, you've done Vigilante, you've done Man of Steel, Star Trek The Next Generation, you've done some original Star Trek,
Right.
and I'm playing you up here a little bit more.
Okay. You're doing all the talking for me, so that works for me.
But
That way I don't have to think.
so okay, you've been in the business for a while. Of course, you did Ultra Force. I can go on and on. I'll try not to go on and on. What the? Where'd you come from?
I think you know my work better than I do.
Well, when you're a fan, you know these things. What
Okay.
are y'all doing down there?
I got all tangled up.
Is that cord pushed in? I'm getting a buzz now.
Hello, check.
Chris, are you getting a buzz? Okay. Anyway, Mr. Earl, so you're here doing North Texas Comic Book Show. I don't know what to ask you. I'm sorry, I'm gushing. Anyway,
Sorry, I hear that. I don't know what it is.
so
I don't know what to say.
What was your first work in the business? You're not that old.
Let me
Don't.
see. No, but it does go back a long way. Let's see. It goes back to the early 1980s, actually. My first work was for a very small publisher out of Midland, Texas. And they were Elite Comics was their title, and they had a cool little logo that looked like a red, white, and blue Texas star. And
I don't remember that.
I don't know that you ever would have seen any of that work.
You'd be surprised.
But yeah, I've got a couple of issues and at home in my scrapbook, and I think that's the only ones I've seen for a long, long time. But that work got me noticed by some people at, you would have heard of these people probably, First Comics out of Chicago. And they gave me what I consider my first real professional comics work, because it came out in a really professional manner, and they actually paid me to do the work. And it started as an 8-page tryout backup story in one of their books called Grimjack.
Yes. First Comics, yes.
Right. And it was a lot of fun to work on. And then they asked me to, they just asked me to pencil it as a tryout piece. And then they asked me, they sent the artwork back after it was lettered and asked me to ink it and send that in. And then they let me know that this 8-page backup story was actually part 1 of a 3-part story. Each was a backup story. And so they asked me to go ahead and pencil all of those, all 3 of those, and then that led to, of all things, an inking assignment on the lead story of Grimjack. What I wasn't aware of at the time was that the co-creator and pencil artist on Grimjack was leaving the title at the time, and my first... Whoa.
Was that you?
Somebody sat on something. Oh, that's fine. Well, the Grimjack story wound up being just laid out by the pencil artist, and they asked me to complete it, which meant finishing the pencils and inking the story. And I did all that. I had a lot of fun doing it. Turned it in, met their deadline, got it in on time, and that got me an in with their editorial staff. They liked the work, and most importantly, they liked the work that came in on time. And
meeting deadlines is always important,
especially on anything that is on a monthly schedule. Yeah,
we wouldn't know anything about making our deadlines. We try. We really do try, except for Muse.
Oh, it helps to know what the deadlines are too.
Ouch.
Now you
Whatever.
my personal favorite work of yours was Deathstroke the Terminator, because I was really into DC around that time and everything.
Right.
What would you consider was your favorite work, though?
Oh boy, I have to.
I
I have to. Parts of Deathstroke I would put at the top of my favorite list, just because a lot of the stories were just fun to draw. Deathstroke and the series I worked on before that, Checkmate, what those two had in common that I enjoyed the most, that made the books fun to do, was that they were international in scope. It was kind of like doing a James Bond story every time a new plot came around, because the stories were all set in someplace else. I didn't have to draw the same city month after month after month.
Wow. Okay.
So that was a lot of fun, just to be able to do that.
Because people always when you think of Deathstroke, you think of him as a bad guy, but really he's just a guy who does what he's paid for. It doesn't necessarily make him a bad guy, but you really help to flesh that character out, and it just, instead of just portraying him as just the very simple, he's just a bad guy, he's actually an awesome character.
Yeah.
I think a lot of characters pull a lot from him, especially some today, like Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other one I was thinking of? That's pulled with Deathstroke. I can't really think of his name right now. A lot of characters go out. They're the peak of human physiology. They're very smart,
Hitman,
of course.
maybe?
No, not Hitman so much.
Because he kills people, but he's not
No, Deathstroke is
necessarily a bad
very
guy.
good at being a soldier, and a lot of characters pull from that.
Okay.
Especially when he was first introduced in Teen Titans.
Right.
Instead of just
Deathstroke is very much a professional guy. He even refers to himself as not being an assassin. He's not a paid assassin. He won't take money to go kill people. At least the version of Deathstroke that I worked on. The
Right.
current version, I'm not real sure because I haven't been keeping up with the current version. But I liked Deathstroke because he was very professional, and he didn't let emotion get in the way. If he had a job to do, he would do whatever it took to get the job done. And he had a soldier's mindset. Sometimes you can't shoot too